listening to a little lady punk, Polish alt-rock band. Killer stuff, man. A little reggae flavor to it, man. Look at their outfits. Freaking awesome. Oh, love this. All right, so welcome to Cosmic Vinyl. You're here, man. You've arrived at the cosmic realm. I am Cosmic Brian, your king of the quantum realm. Just returned from the quantum realm, by the way. Jesus, my arms are tired. Wait, that wasn't right. Jesus. That was stupid. All right, here we go. So glad you're all here, man. Appreciate you stopping by as always, man. So here's what I got for you today. Some really, really killer albums. Pulled 10 albums from the Cosmic Collection. These are 10 80s alt-rock, synth pop, post-punk, just some cool stuff from the 80s that I want to share with you. Some of these records I've shared before, but it's been a long time. Just wanted to kind of move in a little different direction this week because been listening to a lot of stuff like this. I was inspired by watching a Vinyl Richie video earlier this week where he showed some 12-inch, I think there were 12-inch singles. A lot of it was like post-punk stuff. And he took part in a collaboration video with John at 6-Inch Pianist, which I never get tired of saying his channel name. John, your channel name is freaking brilliant. I love it. And also Headley was there from, I think it's another bearded fat man talks about records or something like that, but I'll put links to both, all three really. Vinyl Richie, 6-Inch Pianist, Jesus, and another bearded fat man talks about records, Badly. So I'll put all three of those in there. And if you guys haven't checked out that collaboration video, it's freaking fantastic, man. Definitely go subscribe to those channels if you haven't already. I'm sure anybody that knows those or has been in the VC for a while knows those channels. So yes, that's it. I gotta stop rapping here. So let's do this big chug real quick. So grab your cold beverage or whatever you got that you're gonna use here for this Vinyl Community toast. We're gonna hoist it up. We're gonna toss it back. This is cheers to you, Vinyl Community. I love y'all. Down the hatch.
Oh, yes, my good friend, of course.
One more thing I want to bring up there. So, my last video got like, I don't know, it's sitting at about 700 views or whatever, which is pretty damn good. I mean, nothing to sneeze at. That's above my average anyway. I was thinking though, if half of those people that viewed the video would have hit that like button, that little thumbs up button, man, YouTube will put Vinyl Community will push out there it's the algorithm, and they will like support the video, man. I mean, by doing the like button, you're helping us to gather more followers who can join us in our quest for YouTube domination and, of course, eventually world domination. Jesus. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys 1 or 2 seconds here to hit the like button. Yeah, I'm holding you hostage here for a second. Or hit the don't like button, whatever. Jesus. Anyway, all right, so let's get on to the oh, you guys, I want to be able to see just like you. I want to join the real world. Okay. Gonna do mind shield removal. Here we go. This is gonna be wild. I can stand anything. I was in the quantum realm not long ago, so here we go. I apologize, man. Woo! All right, so let's get on with this. And I already told you about Lady Punk here. This is freaking crazy, man. Polish art rock, reggae kind of beats to it. If you want to see a cool video of theirs, they performed live on American Bandstand. Of course, Dick Clark, he always interviews the band after their performance. He has to overcome the language barrier. It's pretty hilarious, man.
Now you can see why I did not attempt to pronounce the names. Would you explain, please, to the gentleman here that we normally do an interview, and I've asked members of the audience to ask the questions. You do that in Polish.
And one of his many awkward moments with rock bands. So check out Lady Punk. But first in our stack here is Blue in Heaven, explicit material. Released in 1986 on the Island record label. This is an Irish alt-rock band. They were formerly on U2's Mother label, but then moved over to Island label. And speaking of U2, I think I would much rather listen to this than just about anything recently released by U2. And I'm not slamming U2. I like U2. I like their first two albums. Then after that, I kind of lost interest. But why am I talking about U2? This is Blue in Heaven, and 80s alt-rock, kind of really solid post-punk. The vocalist in this band, his name is Shane. Sounds a lot like the vocalist from The Only Ones, which is very cool, because both are great bands. I'm not sure how I didn't know about this before. I think I discovered these guys about 4 years ago. I seen somebody show it in a video. Just really killer 80s era alt-rock, and it is super duper, man. I listened to it last night, again revisiting it, love it, man. Check out Blue in Heaven. And then next is Bagore. Now I have shown this at least 2 or 3 times throughout the years, but this is their self-titled record, released in 1984 on Elektra Records. It's kind of a German alt-rock, kind of gothy. It's got like a dark vibe to it. Almost like industrial kind of, but danceable. They had a college radio hit called All That I Wanted, which, in fact, thinking back, I think I discovered this band through Steve Carlson here in the vinyl community. One of our seasoned veterans of the vinyl community, Steve Carlson, did this fantastic series called Left of the Dial, where he showed a lot of college radio albums. And I believe this was one of the ones that he showed. And after seeing that and then hearing the opening track, All That I Wanted, I had to have this record. I think I seen it the next week in a record store. But yeah, hard-edged guitar mixed with some aggressive synth. Man, just a killer. You guys want a little cosmic trivia? Okay, a little cosmic trivia. But the song All That I Wanted was featured in the David Fincher film, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. It's playing in the background during a scene where she's hacking into the computer to check out these two dudes. It's kind of a pivotal, why did I say? It's a kind of pivotal moment in the film, as there's a little foreshadowing. So, great movie, great song, great album. Bagore, self-titled record. All That I Wanted was the song. Great stuff. Cold, calculated German kind of goth rock. Jesus. Now this next one you'll recognize. Everybody knows Blondie, New York City band, CBGB alumni. This was released in 1980 on Chrysalis Records. This is Blondie's Auto-American. God, Blondie looks hotter than Fort Dodge on there. That's my hometown, by the way, Fort Dodge. But yeah, band looking good there. 2 big hits off of this. One being The Tide is High. The other being Rapture, which Blondie or Debbie Harry kind of delves into a little bit of rap during the song. She did channel a little bit of the New York City burgeoning rap scene at the time. And if you guys like the song Rapture and you want to see kind of a funny version of it. Is there any fans out there of the show The Boys on Prime, on Amazon Prime? It's this show where there's a group of guys that are trying to keep these egotistical, maniacal, violent superheroes in check. And there's one of the heroes, his name is Soldier Boy, and he does a version of Rapture on there. If I could put it in here without a copyright, I'd do it. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, check out Blondie's Auto-American, The Boys on Amazon Prime. Look at me plugging everything. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to the next album. This is Crazy Head, Desert Orchid, released in 1988 on EMI. We all had to say goodbye to EMI. Jesus, why did I leave that in there? I don't know. But yeah, this is, oh God, where was I? Oh, this is Crazy Head right here, man. This is hailing from Leicestershire. I know I'm getting that wrong, so my friends across the pond will set me straight, I'm sure, in the comments. But yeah, hailing from England, mix of 60s garage rock. They do a cover of the Sonics' Have Love Will Travel. You've got some great alt rock on here with Down on You, Dragon City. You've got even some hard rocking stuff on here, like Tower of Fire. I know it's gonna sound weird, but this group kind of reminds me of Hanoi Rocks a little bit. And here's a picture of the band on the back there. Super cool, except for this guy who looks like somebody in the band's uncle, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. It's a guy in the band, probably the bass player. But yeah, like I said, a little bit of Hanoi Rocks kind of vibe to this, man, and it was about that same era. But anyway, cool album, man. On EMI, Crazy Head, Desert Orchid. Check that out. Great cover, by the way, too. Here's another band everybody knows here, a little Devo, released in 1982, Warner Brothers. Oh no, it's Devo! Produced by Roy Thomas Baker, who worked with all the greats of the day. I mean, Bowie, the Stones, Queen, the Who. Jesus, that's all the big ones. You got did some stuff with Zappa. He's worked with like tons of bands, man. Just some killer stuff. But there's a song on here called I Desire, which is a little bit controversial, man, as I believe some of the lyrics were taken directly from a poem that was written by John Hinckley Jr.
Ronald Reagan was 2 months into his presidency when John Hinckley Jr. drew a $29 handgun outside the Washington Hilton Hotel.
The guy that tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan. You know what? Say what you want about Reagan, but that motherfucker took a bullet and came back, man. He was joking in the emergency room while he's like coughing up blood and shit. That's just insane. But yeah, let's get back to Devo. I feel like this is kind of an underrated album for Devo. I love this, man. I mean, check out the cover with their spuds, and they're wearing their spud rings there. Picture of all the guys on the back there. Has some great hits on it too. Peekaboo, Peekaboo, I see you. And then you've got Time Out for Fun. What a great record, man. Still in the shrink, too, by the way. I'm tempted to rip it off, but I'll leave it for the video. Great stuff here. I want to show you this, too, because the inner sleeve has like a merch thing. You can get the energy domes. You can get your own spud ring. You can get the easy listening cassette tape. And I love the pics of like the guys modeling the stuff you can get right there. I wish I could sign up for some of this stuff, man, right now, because it's so great. All right, we got to move a little faster here. Now we got Heaven Up Here by Echo and the Bunnymen, released in 1981 on Sire Corova Records. This is their second studio album first to chart in the United States, which is super cool. Great post-punk, kind of dark and moody kind of vibe to this, but man, Echo and the Bunny Ring. Echo and the Bunnymen are just, this album is so good. I love this. I did connect with this right away. Listened to this for about 2 weeks straight. Man, I really need to get some of their other stuff because I really like this band a lot, by the way. And I always love an album cover with like silhouettes where they're standing there. Very cool. Check out Echo and the Bunny. Why do I keep saying Bunny Rim? What's a bunny rim? Jesus. Next on the docket here is The Fix, Shuttered Room, released in 1982 on MCA. This is the debut LP of this British synth pop band. I love this band, man. They're such an underrated, talented band. In fact, the intro for me to The Fix was on MTV, where their song, video for the song Red Skies at Night was in heavy rotation on MTV. It's Red Skies at Night, Red Skies at Night, oh, 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 do, 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 Red Skies at Night. Jeez, I love it. Used to karaoke that song back in the day. Yeah, MTV era stuff here, man. Cy Kernan's vocals are friggin' fantastic. The bass lines on this are killer. The guitar work is fantastic. There's a nice picture of the band on the back, the track list. Love this album, man. Love The Fix, man. Like I said, they should have been way bigger, man. Next is Gary Newman's Telecon, released in 1980 on Atco Records. Now, this is the follow-up to Gary Newman's outstanding debut solo record, Pleasure Principle. I picked up this and Pleasure Principle in a dollar bin way back in the day. I think I had either just gotten out of high school, maybe. But yeah, both of them in a dollar bin for $1. And I love both albums, man. This is the last of Gary Newman's Machine era, which started like with his Two-Way Army stuff, goes through Pleasure Principle, ends with this. Tons of like sci-fi influence from like Philip K. Dick and Robert Heinlein's stuff. I just love that he tapped into like that weirdo sci-fi. And I love that he uses like real drums on his albums instead of like a drum machine. And that's where Cedric Sharpley comes in, who's a fantastic drummer and played on a lot of the Two-Way Army stuff and his solo stuff. Look at that great picture. That'd be a killer poster. But yeah, great songs like I Die, You Die.
This is not love. This is not even what the point's of,
Air Crash Bureau, Remember I Was Vapor, Please Push No More, The Joy Circus. This is amazing. I think every bit as good as Pleasure Principle, but that's just me. Two more here. So the next one is Information Society. This is self-titled, released in 1985 on Tommy Boy Records. This is the debut record of this Minneapolis synth pop band. Big in Minneapolis, by the way. They got their own star out front of the First Avenue Club. Prince's big club there. Some great MTV era stuff. Their huge hit was I Want to Know What's on Your Mind, Pure Energy. Great stuff. Has some Mr. Spock sampling here. Love that stuff. And the reason they were able to use that Mr. Spock sampling was authorized because they were friends with Adam Nimoy, who was Leonard Nimoy's son. He was a big fan of the band and somehow finagled so they could use that stuff on the record, which is great. This just has some incredible beats on it. Very cool synth. I mean, they used all kinds of different machines. There's a picture of the band there. I love this record, man. I had a roommate that kind of looked like the lead singer. used to give him shit about it because he was a metalhead. He hated that I always brought it up. But yeah, man, great album. Check out their, if you can find it on YouTube, check out, they made an appearance on Bands Reunited VH1, and it was totally full of drama, pretty entertaining, mostly due to the singer right here. Where's he at? Oh, right there, Kurt Harland. But very cool album, check it out. And last but certainly not least, New Orders Brotherhood, released in 1986 on, I believe originally released on Factory Records. This is a Quest Records release with Warner Brothers distributing in America. This sleeve is wild. It looks like metal, and you can see the imprints of the metal there. Let me turn it right side up. But it's actually a picture of titanium zinc alloy. So it's not a heavy metal album then, it would be considered a light metal album, not heavy metal. I totally botched it, I knew I would. Anyway, scratch that. Great post-punk, electronic. Of course they used to be Joy Division before Ian Curtis committed suicide, but there is a song on here that arguably could be one of the greatest songs of its era as far as alt-rock. Bizarre Love Triangle. I love that track, man. So killer. But yeah, I need to get some more on New Order stuff because I love it. And the only reason I haven't taken the shrink off is because I've got this nice hype sticker there. I actually got this as a gift from brother Kimbo, Dana Kimborowitz, who doesn't make videos anymore, but he is active on Instagram, so check him out. So there it is, man. 10 out of the Cosmic Collection. 10 new wave, alt-rock, synth pop, post-punk, if you will, from the Cosmic Collection, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I sure enjoyed listening to these records again after not listening to some of them for a while. I love you guys, man. If you're new here to Cosmic Vinyl, hit the subscription button. You guys, hit that like button, man. It will propel us outward. It will force us down people's throats. No, I'm just kidding. But we want to conquer YouTube, and we want you to be on our team, man. So join us. I love you guys, man. Stay cool, stay cosmic. We'll catch you on the next video. It's a rock and roll show, baby. See you later.